Okay guys, welcome to the Fractal preset tutorial. In this tutorial I would like to show you an update I did for the Ubershall MF preset because with the new firmware 23 it's really interesting to review all the preset. I'd like to update to the new features of the Fractal Axefix 3 for the moment 23 firmware. Now it's available the beta version, beta 7. It is a release candidate, so it is let's say pretty reliable. So let me introduce my old slash new presets, because Ubershall is an old preset. Maybe I created with version 20 of the firmware, and now a lot of features are now available, especially the new gapless functionality for sure is really interesting, and of course the Dynacab. Okay, so let's go to the editor. Okay, let's keep this backing track. It is really interesting. It's perfect for the. Okay. Of course, this session is in English, but if for my Italian friend, please put your question in the chat in Italian. It's not a problem. I will translate for you. Okay. I hope the audio and video is correct. Thank you so much if you tell me if there are some problems regarding this. So this is the preset. As you can see here, I use only a single amp instead of two, because with the new firmware 23 is not any more necessary to create it two double amp. Very convincing. Thank you so much, Wilhelm. I hope to pronounce in a correct way your name. Sorry. So the new features of the firmware 23 is the possibility to have the gapless functionality during the amp switching channel, and this permit me to use only single amp and use a second amp for another use. But I convert this all the preset with a single amp. So I have the B channel with Euro Uber amp. Okay. I have several other channels, but I also use the Euro Red model. It is a collection of the Euro amp. You know, in Fractal world, Euro means a Bogner. Okay. I have also the Euro. It's a wide collection of Euro Red, Euro Blue, and Uber. My preset regards the Euro Uber, but you have also the other very famous Bogner amp. And I have the Shiva cleaner, Shiva clean amp. Shiva is also Bogner amp, because you know there is no clean channel for the Uber and also for the Bogner, but Shiva Clean to me is the best clean for the Bogner production channel. So I decided to use for this preset the Euro Uber channel and also the Shiva Clean. But of course you can also use the Euro Red. When I compose my preset, I would like to let you the possibility to select different options. It's not preset itself is not only let's say as it is. It is a template, and you can tweak and shape your tones as you desire, because of course my guitar is different, my style is different, and this is really important. My feeling and my taste is different. What is important is, if you like my philosophy, my preset, you can grab this preset on my store and adapt the preset to your needs. Okay, it is absolutely normal. So the core of this preset is the amp Euro Uber. Okay, this is the equalization. Is pretty. I prefer to invest more time to search, to match the cabinet instead to tweak too much with the amp. As you can see here, I keep the bass frequency a bit low because Uber is a really loud amp in the low frequency, so I decrease the bass, also a bit less of the middles, and treble are in the middle. Okay, nothing else. Also a bit of gain, more. This is depend, of course, of your guitar. This guitar is not so high output, so I keep the gain a bit more. Most important things is the cabinet. As usually the Bogner amp use the vintage 30 loudspeaker. For this reason, I select for this amp 4 different combination of the Friedman V30 cabinet. So you have dynamic one, that means SM57. You have the ribbon, that means Royer 121 ribbon microphone. The condenser, I think it is a AKG, and dynamic 2, that should be the SM7B Shure microphone. So you can try yourself what is the best for you. I prefer usually to use the SM57. I love it because it is a really common microphone for the amp. Also, my hair is really usual to you to listen the voice of the amp with this famous and incredible microphone. So this is the position of the microphone. As you can see here, the position is quite far from the center of the speaker, and don't be afraid to put the spot of the microphone where is necessary. Absolutely, okay, because the difference is really high. First of all, I deleted the delay. Okay, I switch off the delay. Only the reverb. Oh, I can also switch off the reverb. Sorry. So let's try. So remember the number is 6.26. This is the position is really important for the voice of the cabinet. I prefer to find out the right spot of the microphone instead to use the equalization, because I love it, and I try to match the cabinet with the amp using the position and the distance of the microphone. This is my choice. Of course, you can use the ribbon. Or you can use the condenser. And also you can use the dynamic 2. Maybe this is too harsh, so I increase the positions, distance. Okay. So you can select 4 different options for the cabinet. I prefer the dynamic one. So pay attention also of the equalization of the low cut and high cut. I prefer to put the low cut also in the individual cabinet and then on the preamp for the general cabinet. And I suggest you to cut everything below the 120 Hz. This is really important to avoid too much bass frequency, especially when you make this preset for the live usage, because if you use this preset on your headphone, you cannot feel the bass frequency in the proper way. But when you go to the stage, on stage, and you have big PA system, that frequencies are really dangerous for the, not dangerous, but is unuseful. So typically the sound engineer cut everything below the 120. So it is good for you to provide yourself to cut the frequency on your preset to avoid this problem. Ok, molto bene, ok, vedo che lagga, no, se ditemi se ci sono problemi, spero di no, ok, sorry, some technical issues for some people. So this is you can try, of course, to tweak this control. I only modify the spot position, the low cut and high cut, especially the low cut. Low cut to me is really important to avoid the problem on the live presets and also on the preamp. Nothing else. You can also use the room level, but I prefer to use the room reverb only for the combo amps. Typically with a 4x12 for the solo head, I prefer to keep the room level at 0. Okay, so this is the cabinet. This is the amp. Nothing else. This is the sound. Sorry. I like it. So let's start to add some reverb. My favorite reverb is the medium plate. Very nice. To give you the possibility to have let's say a dubbing effect, you have two alternatives. One is to use the enhance block. Okay. It's very useful to use the enhance block on the metal production, metal guitar. But instead to use enhance, you can also use and I prefer to use the delay block in parallel. As you can see, the mix is 100%, and the time is only 20 milliseconds. This creates, let's say, a separation between the dry channel and the wet channel, and this is the effect. I wanted to increase the level only to give you the impression what is the impact of this block. I suggest you to use this delay especially for the rhythm part, not for the delay. So when when you want to create a rhythm part, you can enable it on the lead channel. I suggest you to switch off. Switch off, exactly. Okay. And of course you can tweak the amount of the dubbing effect as you want. Perfect. This is the lead channel. The difference with the rhythm channel is only I use the volume block to increase the 2.6 dB the volume. Nothing else. It is a really, really transparent booster. Typically, I like to have the same sound for the rhythm part and the lead channel, only with a bit of a boost of 2.6 dB. Nothing else. And sometimes I also use the delay. This is the example. Okay, this is the rhythm part. Also, the reverb could be switched off. You can hear very easily the effect of the delay block. Of course, you can also decrease the millisecond to 15, for example. Okay, this is the written part. On the delay part, as you can see, it is a scene number 1. I switch on the volume block. The delay should be switched off, but the delay one is, in my case, a dual delay with 1/8 dotted on the left channel and 1/4 on the right channel. This is the effect. I save it. If you want, you can also add an extra gain. I like very much the fast boost. It is very nice, but take care. The drive block could have also another impact, especially on the live gig. You can have a very undesired feedback. So pay attention to use it. Okay, be sure that and try your system on stage to avoid any undesired feedback. Okay, so. For the moment, let it is. Then go to the scene number 3. Typically, it is the clean channel. As you can see, I don't change the amp, but I change it to the Shiva clean. And I keep the dubbing delay on, also the standard delay on. I use the pitch, the tune instead of chorus. And I put also the compressor, the studio compressor in the basic, in the default functionality to avoid extra peak on the clean. And this is the sound. If you want to hear the delay in the dry channel, this is the dubbing. The tune. This is the delay. I save it. As you can see, when I switch between the clean and distortion channel, the gapless is absolutely 0. Okay, you have also the looper. Yeah, very, very nice. Okay, so the clean channel. And this circuit is made to select the volume or the wah, depending of the channel A, it is for the volume. As you can see, I select the input on row 2, that means the volume. If I switch to channel B, so you can use a single pedal and select by the scene if you wanted to use the pedal for the volume or for the wah. Really easy. Of course, you can also use an extra foot switch button to select, to toggle the 2 different channels. So select when you want the use of the volume or the use of the wah. So really simple. This is the same circuit. Of course, if you wanted to use the wah and volume in a different way, if you have, for example, 2 pedals, you can easily put the wah in series with the volume and enable it with the pedals. Very easy, nothing else. So the scene number 4 typically is the lead. Okay, it is a lead wah in this case. Okay, so I switch the difference between the channel lead and lead wah. It is the value of the, as you can see, the Mplex block. So now I change it, but I recover the initial condition. So when you are in the scene number 1, you have the volume. Okay. When you go to the, this is the method, of course, and of course, okay, the difference is the drive. If you wanted to, I use the drive as a boost and as an extra gain boost for the sound. Then I have the C number 5. It is a rhythm plus, and the rhythm plus I typically use the rhythm part with enhance. Okay. Also with delay activated, okay? And I like also to use the pitch. This is the difference between rhythm standard and rhythm plus. Rhythm standard. Very, very nice. Okay, I only control with the cabinet is stay on C. Okay, Well, I go to the scene number 6. It is the clean plus plus. What means plus plus? That I put all wet ambient. As you can see here, the enhance block, the dubbing effect block, the pitch, the tune, and the delay, and also 2 plex delay. I have the plex reverb. It is this effect. Okay, and I also use the echo shimmer effect. Very nice. Okay. I also have the clean dry. Clean dry is it is, let's say, a template where you can add, for example, the pitch for a funky sound. The dubbing effect. Okay. So this is the clean dry. It is, let's say, a template where you can create your sound. Of course, could become the Bogner, the Ubershall dry. Simply switch the channel B. Okay, then I go to the scene number 8. It is a lead space. Lead space, it is typically a lead with a very wide ambient effect. Typically, I use the plex verb. I can use also the enhance, but in this case, maybe it's better without. Very nice, very nice. So you can use the looper to create, for example, the your loop, your backing track. Let's say in this way. For example, with clean space. Sorry, I have to tune my guitar, sorry. Okay. Okay, now it's correct. It's out of... Okay, now it's correct. Okay, it's better to decrease the volume of the playback. Okay. Ok, very nice. Ok, ho visto Alessandro, non lo so, dopo controllo. Alessandro Tevo tell me that there is some problem of lag. I will check later on. Thank you so much for the reporting. Okay, this is the preset MF Uber Alles. Of course, it's available on my store. Who already bought this preset will receive automatically the update. The update is only for Axefix 3 at the moment. And you will receive automatically. You have to be installed the firmware 23 beta 7. Okay. If you have any question, please put your question below the video. I will answer as soon as possible. Thank you very much for your attention. Visit my web store, subscribe the channel, put a like, and that's it. Okay? Thank you so much. Grazie Alessandro, adesso controllo. Ok, thank you so much.